What's good? It's your boy E coming at you with another one real quick. Just wanted to touch base with you guys regarding the market and the state of the market. Looks like we did have some sort of rally today, back to the bear market rallying, and just to when in doubt, zoom out. Right? I know you guys heard that before, so I'm just zooming out and looking at this market. All right, you can see this is when COVID hit right here, right? So this market hasn't even come down to pre-COVID levels yet. During COVID and all that, that's when they printed all that money. You feel me? So like all of this run up right here is just basically the Fed printing. I don't know how much money it was, probably in the trillions, and that's what kind of caused this rally right here that we seen. I guess it would go something like that. I mean, that's outrageous. All right. So you're talking about from in less than 24 months, basically, we rallied up that high. And this is the SPX. So we rallied from 2200 up to 4800. And where are we at now? I can't really see it that good. Looks like 36. So 22 to 48. I mean, we're not even halfway back down yet. And I'm pretty sure the lows aren't in for the year, no matter what kind of bear market rallies we're seeing. I take no pleasure in giving bearish news. Like, I want the market to be bullish because I want to make money. You feel me? But at the same time, we just have to keep it real. And this is that little rally that we had today right here. But I was going over some data and stuff, and basically, like in the last recessions and stuff, I mean, there was like 20 bear market rallies in the process of us going down like 80%. All right, some of those rallies rallied 50% upwards, but ultimately continued downward. It's nice to see some bouncing going on, but bro, the lows are definitely not in, and this is basically a so like I'm really thinking, and no one has a crystal ball, no one can call the bottom, but I'm thinking that we at least have to come down to, I mean, at least around here, maybe here, and maybe we'll bounce off this level right around there, probably bounce there, but I'm thinking we at least need to come down to here, and maybe even down here. So again, I would not be buying any dips right now, like long-term dips, until a bottom has been put in. And who knows where the bottom is? I mean, 3,000, maybe. In full transparency, I cashed out all my long-term positions, like during like 3 or 4 bear market rallies ago. It's obvious. Like, we're in a recession, inflation is super high. There's all kinds of external threats. There's you got the stuff going on with the central banks across the pond. You got the war going on. You got the China and Taiwan stuff going on. The supply chain stuff is going on. You still got pandemic related stuff going on, because China has a zero whatever policy in place, where if there's any kind of breakout, they're shutting everything down. Yeah, it's good to see some bouncing. I would not be buying any long-term dips around here. Let's go look at the SPY. Again, same thing. COVID drop. We at least need to, I think, come down to here. And I mean, there's data out there. Michael Burry tweeted out some alarming stuff. I mean, to be truthful, a lot of what he was saying makes a lot of sense. I mean, I'm not going to go over all that. I mean, it's definitely something to look into. Any of these right here, we could see any of these levels on the way down we could see some bouncing at. Who knows where the bottom is? So again, do not buy the dip. Not in a long-term sense. Feel me? I would not be buying dips right now. But even today, you know, and I don't want to come off as being like too bearish or anything, because even today, like I got caught slipping today, trading a little bit, because I'm looking at the markets and looking at the overall market sentiment, and I know everything's bearish and we're in a downtrend, right? So, like I was saying, I'm basically not really looking to buy any dips. I'm just kind of looking to sell the rips, right? And if you look at this Apple chart, like I was trading Apple again today, I mean, no particular reason. The only reason really that I've been trading Apple is because I've been trading it for the last few days to a week, and I'm familiar with, how it moves. But like even right here, even today, like I got chopped up a little bit. So basically what happened off of market open, I kind of like broke one of my rules as to where I don't like to trade like the first 10, 15 minutes of the market. I like to let the range set in. So this is a minute chart. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So basically I sold this rip right here. You feel me? Just thinking that it was volatility off the open. So I wash it, boom. Seeing that red candle was like, oh, but that's a candle of indecision because there's both a wick on the top and the bottom. But I was watching it to see if it would go green to red, and it kind of did for a second, consolidated, bounced up. I sold that rip, right? Grabbed some puts, wrote them down here, cashed out. And then I was just waiting for my next opportunity, basically. But again, like I got caught up in my own outlook and like my bearish thesis. So I was looking to sell rips all day, but every time I tried to sell a rip, it just bounced. It just bounced. And then finally, like, I got the picture. Like right here, I sold this rip, but like I was trying to sell the rips. The market just kept heading upward, and I knew I was basically trying to fight the trend. So like my first couple trades were green. Then I had like I had like a red trade, a couple damn near break even trades. I sold this rip. And then once I seen it bouncing and crossing over this 120, I actually flipped my bias and flipped long right here and joined the trend. Because again, the trend is your friend. So I flipped my bias, went long, rode it up. Just a reminder, like even though we know we're in a bear market and a downtrend, you can't you need to remain flexible. You have to stay neutral. You can't be biased to one side or the other. You need to just go with the trend. So again, yeah, I sold that rip, tried to sell a couple more, weren't successful, sold this rip, and then once I seen it bouncing, I flipped long and was able to enjoy a trend to the upside. So just a reminder that, you have to remain flexible, and just because the overall market is heading down and your overall thesis is correct in a higher time frame, you still need to remain flexible like during the trading period and not be stubborn and try to fight the trend. But my thesis still remains the same. Like we're heading down. I mean, we've already tested the lows. I don't know where this bounce came from, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. But again, just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know what's going on and the things that transpired today for me. But that uptrend right there, bro, like that, like I was not expecting that. It really caught me off guard. But again, I was able to remain flexible and flip my bias, and right around here, flipped long and grabbed a couple contracts to the upside. So all in all, it was still a good day. Yeah, it's good to make money, but I feel like the real value in today was actually sitting and watching the price action and gaining some valuable screen time. You feel me? Because that screen time is what's going to ultimately, you know, allow you to grow your experience and elevate your trading skills and your equity curve. So, like, even on days where you may be having a bad day, maybe you take 3 bad trades in a row and you feel like this market today isn't for me, still, like, just sit on your hands, but still watch the price action because, you know, time in the markets, like I said, is always going to be better than trying to time the markets. And the only way you get better is by screen time. So, again, I just wanted to touch base with you guys real quick. It's your boy E with Finance Solutions. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell and get the hell over to my Patreon and Discord to sign up for that daily morning watch list and or market briefing.